Yo, what up? What up? What up? Hey, thank you for stopping by to the channel, man. Checking out the video. Did you know they found Noah's Ark? They found Noah's Ark, y'all. It's a Noah's Ark site, fully preserved. Secrets discovered in radar scans. Not what you would expect to see. Look at that. There it is. Look at that. That's Noah's Ark right there. See that? It's upside down though. It look like. Don't look like they made it. What we got here? I move this shit out of the way. It says here, American researchers claim to have cracked one of the Bible's enduring mysteries. After using radar technology to map possible remains of Noah's Ark, it is exactly what you'd expect to find if there was a man-made boat. Consistent with biblical specifications of Noah's Ark, Andrew Jones, from Atlanta Braves, Andrew Jones, an independent researcher told a Christian Broadcasting Network while revealing the results of his multi-year project. Jones works with Noah's Ark Scans, which he describes a loose organization of individuals interested in pursuing scientific work and promoting the site of the Ark. Jones and his team were attempting to solve the age-old question of whether or not the legendary vessel existed. It's buried in the mountains of eastern Turkey, roughly 18 miles south of Mount Ararat, which in the Bible describes the boat's final resting place. The exact spot, Derujnurpur site, a 538-foot-long boat-shaped mound with the same book of Genesis described dimensions as the Ark. They found Noah's Ark, okay? So if you believe in Noah's Ark, then you should believe in what's written in Genesis also. The exact spot in Dunapar site. Don't read the same thing again. While the idea that this area houses the legendary life raft, an object central to Christianity, Judaism, and Islam, they believe that Islam believes in Noah's Ark, is a topic of dispute. Recent scans appear to indicate it could be the case. There it is, the ground penetrating radar. You know that? It does kind of, it does kind of resemble an arc, I guess. That's pretty cool. Jones used ground penetrating radar to detect what appeared to be a 13-foot tunnel traversing the center of the formation. These same scans captured a trifecta of subterranean layers that were alleged dead ringers for the Bible's description of the boat's three docks. In other words, it was literally a ship shape. Literally. It's the Ark. The book of Genesis 6:16 states, "Make a roof for the ark and finish it to a cubit above." What's a cubit? I don't know what a cubit is. "And set the door of the ark in its side. Make it with lower, second, and third decks." Meanwhile, of the radar data allegedly revealed central and side corridors or hallways running through the boat. See there, that's the ground penetrating radar they got there. Given the age of the alleged vessel, Jones said he doesn't expect to find anything fully preserved, claiming that the remains constitute a chemical imprint, pieces of wood, and in the ground the shape of a hull. Also uncovered were angular structures situated 20 feet beneath the surface that the team summarizes could be the quarters beneath the deck-like surface, making this potentially more than just a geological formation, as the scientists have posited. What it says? This is not what you'd expect to see if the site were simply a solid block of rock or the result of random mudflow debris, said Jones, who felt it instead matched the biblical specifications of Noah's Ark. That's the Ark right there. Okay, that's cool, man. The ark was described in the Bible as measuring 515 feet long, 86 feet wide, and 52 feet tall. But was this actual evidence or just a case of imitating ark? The organic matter found around the site seems to suggest that this was just some Indiana Jones evoking urban legend, per the team. We noticed that the grass growing within the boat-shaped formation is a different color compared to the area outside of it, said Jones, who believed this discrepancy suggests a human-made origin. Meanwhile, an examination of 22 soil samples collected from the site revealed that the suspected structure had lower pH levels, 2 times the organic matter, and 40% more potassium inside compared to outside the formation. Discrepancies the team deemed consistent with rotting wood. All right. If you know soil science, I don't know soil science. As I'm a soil scientist, you'll understand that potassium levels, organic matter, and pH can all be influenced by decaying organic matter, said William Crabtree, another member of the Noah's Ark scans. If this was a wooden boat and had wood rotted over time, we would expect to see elevated levels of potassium, changes in the pH, and higher organic content. And that's exactly what we're finding. In the future, the team hopes to conduct a core drilling survey along with additional ground-penetrating radar scans around the repository to better discern what lies beneath, CBN reported. We want to compare what's inside the formation to what's outside, Jones said. That could give us a much clearer picture of whether or not it's truly something man-made. So yeah, they think they found Noah's Ark. They said that it's in Turkey, where exactly where the Bible said that it would be at. And it looks like it's upside down to me, right? But the scan looks like, it looks like it's got a tier there, looks like a giant yacht would look, I guess. And then that scan, I don't know what's going on there. That's I guess that's what they started with, but that picture of that scan does not look anything like that picture. But they think that they found Noah's Ark, and they're going to do some more research, and they may conclude that it is indeed Noah's Ark. Now, I don't know if Noah had any gold on him or any kind of relics that they may be able to find when they excavate the site. That would be cool if they did find some stuff. I don't know if you're going to believe this story or if anyone's going to believe this story. I'd like to believe this story. And in my opinion, if you believe this story and you believe in a Noah's Ark, then you should believe in everything that's in the Bible. And that includes the description of the earth that we live on, which is in the Bible, and it's in Genesis, and it's on the first 3 pages.